All right, today we are diving into a pretty wild and honestly a little bit terrifying secret about one of the most loved tropical fruits out there. So get ready to rethink everything you thought you knew about pineapples.
And no, that is not just some catchy phrase to grab your attention. It's a real, actual biological thing that happens every single time you bite into a fresh, juicy slice of pineapple.
You know that feeling, right? The sharp, kind of prickly, sometimes even burning sensation you get on your tongue and in your mouth? Well, most of us just write it off and say, oh, it's just really acidic. But the truth? It's way, way more intense than that. That feeling is literally your mouth reacting to microscopic damage being done to your own cells.
Okay, so if it's not just the acid, what in the world is going on? What is the secret weapon that's hiding inside this incredibly sweet fruit?
Well, the answer has a name: bromelain. Now, bromelain is a powerful cocktail of what are called proteolytic enzymes. And that's just a fancy scientific way of saying their one and only job is to break down proteins, to dissolve them.
And guess what your body is made of? Yeah, proteins. Your tongue, the inside of your cheeks, the roof of your mouth, it's all protein. So while you're sitting there enjoying that sweet tropical flavor, the pineapple's enzymes are literally starting to digest the soft tissues right there in your mouth. So yeah, when you eat pineapple, it is, in a very real sense, eating you back.
I know, that sounds incredibly aggressive for a fruit, doesn't it? But this isn't some kind of evil plot. It's actually a brilliant, brilliant survival strategy that the pineapple plant has perfected over millions of years.
Think of this enzyme as the pineapple's personal bodyguard. It makes the fruit a really unappealing snack for insects and other pests. It breaks down any harmful little organisms that might try to invade it. It even helps the plant recycle its own nutrients. It's basically a biochemical Swiss Army knife for survival. So, the logical next question is, if this stuff is powerful enough to literally digest our own flesh, how are we not in any real danger when we eat it? That is a fantastic and very important question.
So here's what happens. It's like a tiny battle going on inside your mouth. As the bromelain attacks, your body immediately launches a defense. Your saliva starts to dilute the enzyme, washing it away, and the cells in your mouth just happen to be some of the fastest healing, fastest regenerating tissues in your entire body. So while the attack is very real, your body's defenses are just way, way stronger. Your body wins, every time.
But the story of bromelain doesn't stop there. See, this same protein-destroying power leads to some other really amazing and, honestly, pretty useful side effects that you can see for yourself right in your own kitchen. Here's a super fun and easy experiment. Try making Jell-O, but add some chunks of fresh pineapple. You can wait forever, but it will never, ever set. It'll just be a soupy mess. Why? Because that bromelain completely obliterates the gelatin proteins. But if you use canned pineapple, it sets up perfectly. That's because the heat from the canning process completely destroys the enzyme. It totally disarms the pineapple.
And that exact same power is why pineapple juice is a world-class meat tenderizer. It's a star ingredient in marinades for a reason. It's incredible at breaking down those tough muscle fibers in meat, making it unbelievably soft. It's not just there for flavor, it's an active chemical ingredient doing a job.
So what if you love that pineapple flavor, but you could really do without that aggressive tingle? Well, good news. There are a few simple tricks, little kitchen hacks, you can use to tame it. First, you can pair it with dairy, like yogurt or cottage cheese. This gives the bromelain another protein to attack, one that isn't you. A little pinch of salt can also help to deactivate the enzyme. Oh, and definitely make sure your pineapple is nice and ripe. Unripe fruit has a much higher concentration of bromelain. And of course, like we saw with the Jell-O, just cooking or grilling it will neutralize the enzyme completely. You know, it's really an amazing bit of irony when you think about it. Your brain is totally focused on this incredible, refreshing, intense sweetness, while at the exact same time, your tongue is literally fighting off a chemical defense mechanism. It's nature's perfect distraction. And that's what's so cool about this. A pineapple isn't just a fruit. It's this whole living chemical system. It's a great little reminder that even the simplest things we find in nature often have a really complex, powerful story hiding just beneath the surface. So maybe the next time you take a bite of, well, anything, from a spicy chili pepper to a bitter coffee bean, maybe you'll just pause for a second and wonder, what other incredible secrets are just waiting to be discovered on your plate? Because I promise you, once you start looking for them, you'll never see food the same way again.